Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture. Myself Lakshmi Raut. I am lecturer of Electrical Engineering Department at Government Polytechnic Gondia. Today we will discuss about the subject Energy Conservation and Audit, and the subject code is 22525. These are the course outcomes of this subject. First, interpret energy conservation policies in India. Second, implement energy conservation techniques in electrical machines. Third, apply energy conservation technique in electrical installation. Fourth, use cogeneration and relevant tariff for reducing losses in facilities. And fifth one is carry out energy audit for electrical system. After completion of this video, students will be able to learn following learning outcomes. First is various energy sources available in market. Second, difference between energy conservation and audit. Third, introduction of government electrical utilities. Let's start with unit number 1. That unit number 1 is energy conservation on basics. In this lecture, we will see the basic introduction or overview of chapter number 1. That first point is energy scenario. This energy can be classified into several types that based on the following criteria. That first type is primary and secondary energy sources. Second, commercial and non-commercial energy sources. And third one is renewable and non-renewable energy sources. First we see what is primary sources. That primary sources are those that are found in nature or directly available in nature. For example, coal, oil, natural gas and biomass. These are the primary energy sources. Then what is secondary energy sources? Those primary energy sources are mostly converted for the industrial purpose or for the industrial utilities. That converted energy is the secondary energy sources. For example, oil and gas converted into steam or electricity. This figure shows the different primary and secondary sources. You can see the figure in this you can see coal, hydro, nuclear, natural gas, petroleum. Different types of sources are available in market. Next is commercial energy sources and non-commercial energy sources. Then what is commercial energy? That commercial energy sources means that energy sources available in market for definite price. That means we will pay the money for this energy. For example, electricity or petroleum. Then non-commercial energy. Non-commercial energy sources means that product available in market without any cost. That means agro waste, solar energy and firewood. Next is renewable energy and non-renewable energy. Renewable energy is obtained from the source that is essentially inexhaustible. For example, wind energy, solar energy, geothermal energy, tidal energy and etc. And non-renewable energy sources, that means fossil fuel such as coal, oil and gas. In this diagram, you can see the renewable energy sources and non-renewable energy sources. From this table, we see the primary consumption by fuel. This table is from the 2003. In this table, different countries and their energy consumption are given. Then next point is, what is energy conservation? Energy conservation is the effort made to reduce the consumption of energy by using less energy service. This can be achieved by using energy efficient equipment. In simple form, we can say that energy conservation is the process to avoid excessive use of electricity or shut down the all electrical equipment whenever not necessary. That means energy conservation. There are many techniques for energy conservation for different sector. For example, domestic sector. In domestic sector, you can conserve the energy by applying basic method. For example, you can switch off the light and fan whenever not needed. Also, you can use the light and fan as per the IEEE standards product, or as per the standards and labeling products you can use at the home. Second is the for the energy conservation for industrial equipments or electrical motors. For the electrical motors, there are different techniques of the energy conservation. For example, motor survey, periodic maintenance, loading, etc. So different techniques of this energy conservation. Next one is the energy audit. What is energy audit? Energy audit means the verification, monitoring and analysis of use of energy, including submission of technical report containing recommendation for improving energy efficiency with cost benefit analysis and an action plan to reduce the energy consumption. That means this is the process including verification, monitoring, analyzing. Different parts are there, or different processes there for the energy audit. The energy audit can be done by authorized person. He suggests some changes in our industry or in our home or in our institute. Some changes, then replacement of equipment and verify the data that available to us. This is the process of energy audit. From the energy audit, we have to know the efficiency of the total system. If the efficiency of the total system is below the certain level, then he suggests some changes in the system. That is the energy audit. Next is the different government electrical utilities. First is the BEE. BEE means the Bureau of Energy Efficiency. The Bureau of Energy Efficiency is the agency of Government of India under the Ministry of Power created in March 2002. The role of BEE would be prepare standards and label of appliances and equipment, then develop a list of designated consumer. Next is specify certification and accreditation procedure. Next, prepare building codes, maintain central fund and undertake promotional activities with the central and state government agencies. The role would include development of energy service companies, transforming the market for energy efficiency and create awareness through measure including clearing house. These are the different roles of under the BEE. Next utility is MEDA. MEDA means Maharashtra Energy Development Agency. MEDA is a Maharashtra government institute run with Government of India to regulate energy conservation and to promote the development of renewable energy in Maharashtra state. that including renewable energy sources, solar energy, bioenergy and wind energy. MEDA is working as a state nodal agency under the Energy Department. MEDA is also working as a state designated agency for implementation of Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Role of MEDA. Different roles of MEDA. What functions under the MEDA? MEDA should imperative responsibility to conduct awareness program, training program for various stakeholders. Prime objectives of such training program is the implementation of energy conservation and building code in Maharashtra. Beyond the process of modification and enforcement of the codes in the state, the capacity building training activity plays a key role in creating awareness of energy conservation building codes through the state. That means first main role of MEDA is to conduct the training program, awareness program for the different stakeholders. What responsibility of the MEDA? First is to identify the type of stakeholder for ECBC, that means Energy Conservation Building Codes. Second is the identify potential location for training workshops. Next, identify organization who can organize the training program. And all the financial help for such program will be given by MEDA. MEDA may also give speaker for such a program. That means MEDA will give us all about the training of electrical energy.